It's comeback season time, guys. This is where we can make a lot of money. Okay? It's literally comeback season. If you guys lost it all, here's how we make it back. You guys ready? I know the exact game plan I think is going to happen to XRP and Bitcoin in the coming days, 2 weeks, 2 months, and probably. I'm not going to be talking about 2026 because a lot of people believe the top of the cycle has already happened. Everything is going down, guys. But I believe 2026 is the monster bull run that you and I have been waiting for. But from this point until 2026, sometime in 2026, probably Q1, Q2 of 2026, is the transitional period. Okay, it's the cool down period before extreme liftoff. For now, we need to take advantage of this up and down movement before that extreme bull run happens, because that's where the transition generational wealth happens. Okay, and I think we hit the nail in the head right here. So, from Coinbiro, alert, crypto fear and greed index dropped to 10, the lowest ever recorded by CoinMarketCap. Right? So right now, I don't know if you are fearful. I can't tell, right? Because I have my own feelings here, right? Right now, I'm actually extremely hungry, guys. You know why? I'm about to buy XRP, but not quite. When everyone is fearful, you must be greedy. Okay, but when everyone is greedy, you must become fearful and sell. Here's the game plan. I think what's going to happen with XRP in the coming days. Literally, probably 2 days or something. Now this could be wrong, guys, right? Because the timing, if you could somehow catch the timing, that's impossible, right? But if you could, then things get crazy in a good way. So who knows if this will happen? But I do feel like it's coming, guys. I think XRP is about to flash crash coming in the coming days, and I'm about to buy. Okay, and I'm very excited because when everyone is fearful, the lowest, we're literally at extreme fear, right? Literally, even during tariffs, we weren't this fearful, guys. Look at that, right? Diabolical, because that's what they want you to feel. So, right now, XRP is at below $2. Okay, I think in the coming days we're about to do this. As soon as that hits, we're about to do that. I'm not even kidding, guys. Okay, but why? Why is that just a feeling? No, guys. The reason why I think there's another flash crash incoming, right, which is going to be the capitulation candle, such as this right here. It's going to be something similar to this, guys, right here. Okay, literally right there. Okay, or this type of candle. There's going to be a wick formed. Now, the reason I believe this is because XRP is below this daily moving average. If you go to Bitcoin's chart, where's Bitcoin? All the way lower, right? The difference is extreme here. So, which means XRP is right now holding quite well, okay, against Bitcoin. Bitcoin already went below, okay? Now, how can we figure this out, guys? Check this out. So, if we go to this chart, guys, okay, so the daily moving average, right? Where was it? So the daily moving average is this white line, okay? As soon as we touched it, we consolidated around this white line for about 2 days and 18 hours. Right after, it started to flash crash down, right? Not really, it just started to dump, guys, about like 13%, okay? This thing's probably gonna dump again. So it took what? It took 2 days of consolidation, 2 to 3 days, and then the bottom occurred in 3 days and 16 hours from when we touched the daily moving average. Okay, so the daily moving average is right here, guys. We just touched it recently, right? It's only been a day and a half here. Okay, so it took about 2 days and change, guys, until the next drop happened, right? So that's probably tomorrow, November 23rd. Okay, is that a Sunday? Interesting. And usually Sundays is when the big dump occurs, right? Now, this is impossible to guess the timing, but this is what I think will happen, right? In the coming days, maybe, hopefully. And then on Monday, we're probably going to bottom out, okay? Monday coming, we're probably going to bottom out, and it's going to reverse all the way higher. So if that's truly the case, guys, this thing is going to just going to fall off a cliff, right? So I'm going to actually I may place some buy limit orders. I don't think the exchanges will go down during this drop. You know why? Because the drop isn't even too big, right? It's not even too big, guys. It's like a 30% drop. I guess that's actually huge. I don't know if exchanges will go down because they already made so much money, right? So I don't know if they're gonna scam people into not buying, right? I think that's later, not yet. and that's when you should place limit buy orders so it does get filled. But I think I'm just gonna when it's dropping, then I'll buy, right? I'll just because I always watch unless I'm sleeping though. Maybe that'll be a little bit different. But so that's what I think will happen in the coming days, guys. Hopefully. So the thing is, as soon as that happens, they're gonna reverse it all the way back to probably $3. I'm not kidding, right? So this is easy money. This isn't financial advice either. Okay. So another reason why I think we're about to create a short-term bottom is because I talked about this weeks ago. Look what I say here, guys, on the USDT.dominance pairing, or chart. I believe this chart will go higher like this. I believe this chart will go higher like this. At some point in time, it's gonna top out. 2026 occurs, and so where are we right now, guys? We're all the way like right here, right? We're grabbing the liquidity from the top side. XRP was like at 260 right there, but let's go to our USDT.dominance chart. Let's see. Okay, so look at that, right? Where were we? I don't even know. I think all the way like, I think like down here somewhere, right? So yeah, this is looking perfect, guys. Look where we're at. Wow, this is diabolical. We're literally grabbing it all, right? Like we said it before. So here soon, it's gonna top out. Okay, for the short term, we're gonna top out, guys. This thing's gonna probably go all the way back down. Okay. So if we could catch this, it's going to be huge, right? That's why I'm going to buy some XRP quite soon. Not right now. Right now, it's still up, guys, right? We like that flash crash or that dump incoming is when things, you know, get crazy, right? So that's my game plan on what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy some XRP when it does drop to $1.40, and if it does go up from here, which I don't think it will, I don't think they're going to let, I think they're just going to keep dumping it because everyone believes this is the bottom, right? We need a capitulation candle, guys, and that's coming, I believe so, okay? So if it does, I'm telling you, just buy. I'm telling you, buy if you can buy. From Grant Cardone. Cardone Capital adds another 185 Bitcoin at 82K. 82,500 right there. Now, isn't it a little bit strange that whales are buying while we are panicking, right? They're buying hundreds of millions of dollars, guys, or worth of these coins, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and as such, right? Look at all these buys, but the question is, why isn't it moving the needle on Bitcoin at all? Have you guys realized this? Right? Bitcoin isn't even pumping. Barely. Because that tells you there are algorithms running, guys. Right? There are Aladdin is running smoothly here, and they're going to keep pulling it down because people are still longing. Right? They don't want any longs before they reverse it literally like that. It's gonna go so fast, guys, and crazy that this is where a bunch of money will be made, right? You just have to buy though, instead of sell, or just hold on, obviously, because we're gonna move back higher. Now, look at this. When Bitcoin hits at when Bitcoin goes to 80K, which it will in the coming days, probably, another 2 billion will be liquidated. Okay, but it's gonna go to $74,000, so probably billions of dollars, right? They want everyone wiped clean, right? Which the exchanges will make bank, and they already have, by the way. Then they're gonna reverse a turbo up. I'm not kidding. I've warned you, right? The reason why is because, so they're going to go down like this one more time, and literally just like that, guys, right? You guys see the stack of liquidity, short liquidity? They took the bottom all the way, and they're going to keep going a little bit more, but then they're just going to reverse it up. Okay, that's what I think will happen. Now, during this drop that's coming, I think it's going to be attached to a narrative, right? Now, I don't think Sailor implodes, right? Because Bitcoin won't go under 74K. I think that will be the short-term bottom. But MicroStrategy will implode during the collapse. Now, during this this crash that's incoming, right? When it happens, it's going to be attached to some type of narrative. I don't know what the narrative will be, but it will be so extreme probably to make you so fearful. Okay, but again, buy. You must literally BUY. Okay, buy the asset. Don't let go. Now, it could be attached to MicroStrategy, but they're not going to implode right now. They're not, okay? At some point, they will, not yet. Breaking, JP Morgan is warning that MicroStrategy may be removed from the Nasdaq 100, citing that the MSCI rule change that could disqualify companies where Bitcoin crypto exceeds about 50% of total assets. A final decision is expected by January 15th of 2026, right? We know that they're going to implode during the collapse, guys. For now, I think this is the narrative because it's been a ballooning out of control here for people to sell. Okay, but that's so odd that we're literally on my YouTube video when we were down there. I said we're gonna go up like this. The top will occur. I think this is a short-term top, right? And then we're gonna skyrocket, which means cryptos are pumping. It's funny that some type of a narrative, like some fearful type of narrative, and this is extreme, is coming out when we're about to short-term bottom. That's a little bit strange, right? Because Alanin is moving, guys. Crazy here. Now, January 15th, the $9 billion purge. MicroStrategy owns 600,000 Bitcoin, worth $56 billion. That's 77% of everything they have. Now, on January 15th, 2026, MSCI kicks them out of every major stock index. Not maybe, not probably, it's already decided. Oh, so we have a couple months left before the implosion of MicroStrategy happens, okay? So the bottom is in here quite soon. We're going to pump, and then come early 2026, they're going to implode MicroStrategy, which will collapse Bitcoin. Then we buy again, and then finally the 2026 rocket year happens, where you and I become rich, right? Clear as day. Absolutely clear to me, guys. Okay, so that seems to be the game plan. Now, Michael Saylor comes out with his own response here to this whole shenanigans show that's happening. But the only reason this is happening is because they want to sacrifice Michael Saylor, guys, at some point, right? Not yet, though. It's going to happen probably again in the year 2026 early, and then after we balloon and moon to new heights, right? For now, we're trying to catch a small move from $1.40 to $3 XRP. So can we do it? I think so. She says, strategy is not a fund, not a trust, and not a holding company. We are a publicly traded operating company with a $500 million software business and a unique treasury strategy that uses Bitcoin as a productive capital. Wait, really? If that's the case, why are they so bullish and full-blown maxi on Bitcoin? It seems to me like a treasury company, right? This year alone, we have completed 5 public offerings. None of this stuff matters, guys. This whole industry is built on a house of cards, right? He says index classification doesn't define us. Our strategy is long term. Yeah, it's about to become a strategy, guys. Okay. In the depths of the 2022 crypto winter, our average cost basis was $30,000, while Bitcoin traded nearly 50% below it at 16K. What did we do? We bought more. This time it's about to be a little bit different. Not yet. They're not going to die yet. This thing is going to keep going up a little bit more. The bottom is set. The top is set. Crypto skyrocket. Okay? So, which will be attached to some type of narrative. Okay? You guys ready? Buy when it does happen. Not Financial Vice. I'm ready. What is that? So, face amazing. See ya.